Good morning, my lovelies. What it do, what it do, what it do. This Miss Yaakov coming straight from that Pack Star, aka the Messenger, aka the Virgo Goddess, aka the Daughters of Zion, aka that Topaz Gem Sapphire. Listen, I always have a message for you, but it's up to you to discern what Miss Yaakov is trying to say. Remember, I'm just outside looking into your world, so things that you just don't see, okay? But we're going to get right into this right here, right? The name of this is called, Pedophilia, a Predator's Fetish, okay? It's a psychiatric disorder, okay, a psychiatric disorder in which an adult or adolescent experiences a primary or exclusive sexual attraction to pre-adolescent children, okay, pre-adolescent children. Risk factors: childhood abuse, okay, childhood abuse by adults, substance abuse, personality disorders, family history, okay. Risk factors. What's the definition of risk factors? Risk factors is any action, condition, or characteristic that increases a person's likelihood of developing a disease, injury, or negative outcome. Beginning stages by persistent attraction. Okay, so it's all about being persistent with this attraction. Okay, now it's this group, Facebook group called Hot from Girls, which exploited sexual imaginary of children and child sex abuse. Individual, name in parentheses, 32669, was subscribed and profile pic attached and affiliated to the Hot from Girls Facebook group, okay? You want to see who Hot from Girls is? This is Hot from Girls right here, okay? They flagged this Facebook group, okay? It's a Facebook group with this individual and a profile pic attached to the child pornography, okay? Take a long, hard look at it, called Hot from Girls, okay? And in this message, it says, we think that your search might be associated with child sexual abuse. Child sexual abuse or viewing sexual imagery of children can lead to imprisonment and other severe personal consequences. This abuse causes extreme harm to children, and searching and viewing, such material adds to that harm. To get confidential help or learn how to report any content as inappropriate, visit our help center. Okay, so it's all about content with this Facebook group, okay, called Hot from Girls, where they exploit sexual imageries of children. Okay, that's what that is. And this individual, name in parentheses, okay, his number is 32669, okay, in parentheses, his name, okay. So his involvement, it's like, what is he doing inside of this group with sexual exploitation of children? Okay, what is his affiliation with sexual attraction with children? Okay, not only that, but do his spouse know that he has a high predator's fetish and sexual attraction to children? Okay, does his wife know about this? Okay, maybe she do know, because a lot of the times women don't care. They just be involved with anybody just to say they involved with somebody. So she probably do know about it. But the whole thing of the matter is, what's his involvement in the Hot from Girls group, okay, that exploits these children, these sexual imageries of children, okay, because they flagged that group, okay, they flagged that group and they reported that group. And I saw with my own two eyes this individual's name, okay, profile pic attached to this child pornography group. Okay, now what's his involvement into this group? I don't know. It's to be continued on the day of his judgment, because he's up for judgment, okay? And anything that he did for his slave master in reference to children, okay, will be exposed on the day of his judgment, okay? See, they think that there's no God, and they think that God isn't watching and don't see. God sees everything, okay? But yeah, okay, his face and name is affiliated, and profile pic is affiliated to and attached to the Hot From Girls group, okay? That's what that is to it, okay? And before I get on out of here, this whole pedophilia and sexual attraction with children, it starts with the thought first. It starts with the thought. It's all about in your mind. Then from your mind, you go looking, okay? You go looking at it. You go looking at children. You look at them, okay? You prey on them. You look at them, okay? And the last and final stage is the action, okay? The question remains, because the whole thing about it is this. He's not looking at his slave master's children. He can't look at his slave master's children, or let's just say he could look at them, but he can't act on his slave master's children because they'll kill that nigga. They'll kill that nigga. You understand? They will kill him. They will beat him worse than they did Kuta Kente hanging from a tree if he ever touched their children, okay? So he couldn't possibly touch their children. He had to possibly touch his own daughter, okay? I wouldn't be surprised because look, right? It says part of the risk factors, childhood abuse. So he has to childhood abuse his own children. He can't childhood abuse their children. They'll kill him, okay? And it says substance abuse, personality disorders. The individual have, yes, several personality disorders, okay? And family history, okay? And the definition for risk factors, again, it's any action, condition, or characteristic that increases a person's likelihood of developing a disease, injury, or negative outcome, beginning stages by persistent attraction, okay? This individual, okay, in parentheses, number 32669, has a high sexual attraction to children, okay? That's what that is. He's a predator, okay? His fetish is a sexual attraction to children, okay? So therefore, he had to carry that action out, but he didn't carry that action out on his colonizers' children because they'll kill him. He had to carry that out on his children. He had to molest his own daughter in order to fulfill his predator's fetish of sexual attraction to children, okay? And all of that will be exposed on the day of his judgment because he's up for judgment. He's going to stay right here, okay? He's going to stay right here. Either his colonizer kill him, or God himself is going to kill him, okay? Either way you look at it, he's coming off this planet and he's up for destruction. And he has to give an accounting, okay, with his affiliation with sexual attraction to children, okay? And it's all going to be exposed whether his wife knew about it or not. Everything will be exposed. Anywho, it's that spider star, the brightest star in the constellation, looking into your world, seeing things that you just don't see. Hey, listen, man. You got to be in a certain type of demonic realm within yourself to have a sexual attraction and fetish for children. That is not normal at all. You don't have a sexual attraction to children. Something ain't right. He picked up the ways and the minds of his own colonizer. Anywho, repent for your filth. Find it in your heart to repent for your filth, to try to save your soul. At least consider it. It's that spider star looking into your world, see things you just don't see. Listen, man. Pedophilia, a predator's fetish. I'm out.